Hey YouTube, Sean, and we're working on this little mobility scooter again, and we got the tires and wheels that George sent us, the Shade Tree Fix-It man. Now we need to make some hubs. Graciously he sent me these, graciously, because I can really use them. And he asked me if it would be a problem if he kept the hubs, and I said no, that's fine. So here we go. We made our own hub. It works just fine. Let's just see how well it works. See, it's 4-bolt setup. There it is. It's keyed. I use that little mill yonder over there, and we milled the keyway. Someday I'll get a camera that works good. But anyway, yeah, the hub fits right on there. Alright. Goes right in the wheel. Yeah, so all we have to do is get us some washers and nuts and bolt that up and see how she looks. I'll be right back, guys. We'll see how that goes. Alright guys, here we go. Got it all bolted up. I do a little modification on the washers. As you can see inside there, there's a little divot where they're cut off. I just took the little grinder and no problem. But you gotta have a little bit of washer on these aluminum rims. There's the other side. There's the hub. Let's see if she fits, guys. Let's see what she looks like. Yeah, fits right on the keyway. There it is. Still haven't put the rear end back in yet, but yeah, that's gonna work, guys. That's gonna work. It's all keyed up. I have to make some spacers for the so I can put the nut on the axle right there. But yeah, been looking good. Yeah, I'll have to mark where the wheel sits, and make me some spacers. Yeah, it's gonna work, guys. Thanks again, George. Shade Tree Fix-It man came through again. Alright, so one more hub to build. But that little hub right there worked well. Right on. All I did to build it, I'll show you. I'll be right back. We'll get the stuff together and we'll show you what we used. Alright guys, this is what we used. Just took a plank of steel and cut it out. I don't know, it's pretty thin. Not real thick. It's like 16 gauge or somewhere in there. I took me a big old heavy washer with a 1-inch bore. Then I took me a 3/4 shaft collar. And you can leave that in there or not, it doesn't matter. I'm not using that. It's just there for moral support. And then you put that there, you bore that out with a 3/4 hole saw on the drill press. I just set it all together, did some measuring, got it centered up, and then I took the mill and milled that keyway for that shaft, for that key. That's it, guys. And then I just took, after I got all done with that, I just tacked this together. I laid my hole pattern out, drilled it on the drill press, and instantly we had a hub. And I just welded all the way around here, all the way around there, and that's what we got when we got done with that. I think it's going to work just fine. We're not going to put big horsepower to this. We're not putting a V8 in it. It's just going to be a little 52 cc 2-stroke. I think it's rated at 2.5 horsepower. Electric start. It's going to be alright. I did get my clutch housing in from a little chain. And this mock-up sprocket, and I'll show you why it was mock-up. And maybe you can see it. And there it is. There's the crack. Almost right to the my thumb side of that hole there. Yeah, it's cracked. So it works good for mocking them up, though. That's why I saved it. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Remember, if you watch it, thumb it up. And we'll see you next time, and we'll have the wheels on it. Hopefully the rear end in it. We'll see what we can come up with. This is going to be a long-term one. I'm not really in a hurry on it. Just doing what we can when we can. That shaft works great. Come out real well. I'm going to put a fill hole on that there differential to where I can fill it with grease. I'm going to put a mixture of grease and probably some power puncher, you know, or some STP, something that sticks to the gears real well, so the grease doesn't just fly up into the case and stay up there. It has to run down into the, yeah, I think it'll work. Anyway, guys, we're just yakking. Thumb it up. Thank you. Check you next time. Got a comment? Leave it, and we'll talk about it. Check you later, guys. Bye-bye.